Family, what's going on? It's your boy Chris Mills. Welcome to another episode of Unlock Your Genius. And y'all see, we got a living legend sitting here with us right now. If you from the city and you don't know who this is, then you probably not really from our city, because you sitting next to a legend right now. Go ahead, introduce yourself, big bro.
What up? What's happening, people? It's the big dog Tom G, man. 813 to the fullest. You already know what it is, man. Put a lot of work in. You know what I'm saying? For the city, in the city, out the city. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Tom, man, before we even get into it, get into the music, get into all the hits and everything that you're doing, man, your career been long, bro. I'm talking about 15 going on 20.
Yeah.
You know, correct me if I'm wrong, bro.
Nah, you on point.
Yeah. Well, I'm from this city, born and raised.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, bro, born in 91, you popped about, what, like 03, 04?
Yeah, I started in like 03. I really popped, like pop like 05, 04, 05.
05. Because 05 was when Man of the Hour came out, right?
Yeah, nah, Man of the Hour dropped, that was 2002. You know what I'm saying?
Was early.
Yeah, I was in Alabama. Shout out to Bolo, you know what I'm saying? I had went out to school, you know what I'm saying, in 2002. And at Stillman College in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's where I met Bolo. Bolo is a platinum producer, which is also a Tampa native, you know what I'm saying? He made the Whip Nene for Silento. That shit went crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He did a lot of production for Doe B. Recipes Doe B, you know what I'm saying? Bolo got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, gold and platinum plaques, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, shit, what greater type of producer to start with than somebody who from Tampa and also, you know what I'm saying, you know, was headed for greatness itself, you know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure. And with your tracks, bro, it's not like you had hits, bro. You had what we call anthems. You had anthems, like songs that ring the city and that people who might not even be in tune with hip hop, they'll recognize it like as soon as they hear it. You get what I'm saying? Right. So did Bolo help you discover that, like your own sound or that Tampa sound? Because everybody had like, you had the Miami sound with Luke now, then you had the bounce music with New Orleans. Right. How'd you discover like your sound, your lane?
Well, with Bolo just helped me artist develop. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bolo helped me kind of like get my delivery together. You know what I'm saying? You know, I already knew about 16s and 12s and all that there. And man, pretty much me and Bolo just got in there and just went in, bro. Like, at the time when I met Bolo, that's when Wayne was, you know, popping and they hadn't started the squad up, mixtapes and all that.
Yeah.
So we just kind of, well, Hot Boys already had came through the door. Wayne was starting squad up around the time me and Bolo got together. And we kind of took that and ran with it, you feel me? Like that program, that lineup that Wayne had, you know what I'm saying? We took that and ran with it.
Right, bet. Alright, well, let's take a step back, right? Because we're going to get into the music. But let's take a step back to who Tommy is, where Tommy from, and what it was like growing up in your hometown. So go ahead and tell them, you know, where you from and a little bit about your neighborhood.
Well, everybody know, you know, raised in Florida, Tampa, Florida. Born and raised, you know what I'm saying, St. Joseph Women's Hospital, you feel me? Certified 813 all day.
Yeah, I seen a IG post. It was like, you real Tampa nigga. You either from these two hospitals, St. Joe, Tampa General. I said, I'm on the Tampa General, baby. So St. Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to all the hospitals. We got more hospitals than that if you real Tampa, you know what I'm saying?
They're the main ones, though.
They're the main ones, though. They're the mothership, you know what I'm saying? Raised in Palm River, you know what I'm saying? When I was born, I think we might have stayed in Hyde Park for a couple of years, you know what I'm saying, over there, like West Tampa area, you feel me? Then we left from there, we moved cross Fletcher, like Temple Terrace, cross Fletcher area over there, like on 56.
Yeah, that's where we at.
And what was it? Yeah, basically like, it's not cross Fletcher, but it's over there in that area, you know what I'm saying? Temple Terrace area, you feel me? And after that, that's when my mama moved to Clare Mill, you know what I'm saying, which is where we at over here right now. And you know what I'm saying, this really was my roots at. This when I really started meeting all my homeboys and playing Little League football and Little League baseball, going to the park, you know what I'm saying, getting in fights and shit at the park. These are the niggas I really growed up with and rubbed shoulders with. Palm River, Clare Mill area.
Palm River, Clare Mill.
Yeah.
So when you came up in Palm River, Clare Mill, you know, in school, like in high school, how was you? Like, was you straight A's and B's, or was you hanging out, or what type of student would you say you were?
Well, see, that's the thing. See, I'm from over here, right? I'm from Palm River, Clare Mill area. You know what I'm saying? We call this the South Side. It's Southeast Tampa. You feel me? And I'm from this way. But see, this is why I'm a chameleon in the city. It's like I blend with everybody in the city because I done had a piece of everybody's community some type of way in my life. You feel me?
Yeah.
I went to school in West Tampa, right across the street from the project. Like I could spit to the project. You know what I'm saying? From Blake, if I stood on the edge of the concrete, you know what I'm saying, the sidewall, I could spit right to the project or throw a rock right to the project. So off the rip, you already know we built the bond with them boys over there, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically like I'm from that way too, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I went to school 4 years straight over there. I ain't switched no high schools or nothing. I went to Blake 4 years straight, 9th through 12th, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it's basically like that's my family too. So shit, we'll get out of school and be, you know, hanging out over there in the project. We played baseball right there. You know what I'm saying? When we practiced that, we had to walk, you know, through the projects after practice and all that from Stewart and all that. So, shit, that's in my DNA too.
Yeah, bet. So you was playing baseball and football, and so you ain't really hang out in the streets like that. You more so stay out.
Nah, I ain't. I mean, the thing is, when I stay at in Palm River with my origin at in Palm River, like I ain't really have to hang in the streets because that shit right out my door.
Yeah.
So when I get up and come out to go to school in the morning, these niggas already selling crack right here on the green tech. When I come out, you feel me? 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Chasing cars and, you know what I'm saying, niggas getting this shit, you know, police rushing, all that shit. That shit was right out my door. I look out my blinds and it's going on.
Shit ain't going on.
So it's like, shit, I really sleep with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really got to be in it. I'm already in it by default. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for you to see, like, because I know where Blake at. You know, that's right there by, you know, where Amateur Works and all that stuff is right now.
Right.
Bro, did you see that coming? Like, when you in school, and then you look at that bitch now?
Man,
what's your thought? How you feel about that, man?
I'm going to tell you what's funny, because, you know, I played football for Blake, so every day we got to come out the back of the gym and run down to where we practice at, or either every Friday night. That's where the game's at, right off the river, right now, you know what I'm saying? So when you look across the river, we just always see this big, ugly, rusty brown building. Nobody ever occupied this brown brick building, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's on this stage.
For years, you know what I'm saying? Just sitting there. So you just thinking, man, them old ass dilapidated buildings and shit, you feel me? You ain't thinking nothing. Yeah. I ain't thinking it was gonna be Amateur Works. You know what I'm saying? You know, imagine being a jet that go to Blake 9 and they look across the river and it's like, real
beautiful. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when I be on the bike, you know, I be doing my cardio and shit, riding on the jumpers and shit.
Over there?
I ride through the whole river walk. I'm like, damn, and I be feeling like we got the best high school in the world. Look, we right here with all this shit.
Everything done popped off at. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, cause my mentor, who I started doing real estate with in 2015,
right?
He bought that building like off of Highland and Palm. It's like some trees right there, and you got the Amateur Work behind. That shit is his building. It's like,
condos.
Yeah, kind of. It's like a 12 years, some big orange ass building.
Yeah, all that shit, man.
3 offices. They got it for $135,000.
Imagine what that shit worth.
That bitch worth like 3.5, 4 million.
Man, listen, that ain't even the peak of what the fuck this bitch
What's
gonna
going
get to. This shit like the traffic fucked up. They said like 60,000 motherfuckers moving to this bitch summer.
Every summer.
A year or whatever. Man, this shit finna
going
pop,
crazy,
man.
bro.
This the right time to just have shit going on right now.
Yeah. You ever dipped in that and thought about like the real estate shit? Or you
a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna cap. Like I done had my mind on plenty of things and how to take my money from the music. You know what I'm saying? And flip my money and shit. Yeah. And I do that. You know, I have you know multiple streams of income and shit. The way I flip my money with the music, but the real estate shit, here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about some things, like I'm gonna open me a restaurant too, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna open me a restaurant, food truck. I got that actually in the works right now. Opening up a studio, get ready to open up a studio and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just,
that's a bet.
Putting my stamp in. They put a lot of work in the city, so I gotta have my stamps in the city, you know what I'm saying? To like solidify all the work that I put in.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get on the investment stuff. Let's go back. All right, so you in high school, got baseball, everything going on.
Yeah.
When the hell did you say, man, I could be a rapper? Like, I could probably rap. Like, where you get that?
I said that and shit. We used to be at the church rapping and shit. You know, we growed up playing the drums, singing in the choir church. Over there in Carver City, you know what I'm saying? Pilgrim Revolution, everybody at the church. And we growed up, you know what I'm saying? Me, Earl, you know what I'm saying? All our partners. That's how we came up. We came up in the church singing in the choir, playing the drums. You know what I'm saying? Shit, being ushers, all that. We was heavy in the church because, you know what I'm saying? My mama, Earl, you know, me and Earl best friend.
Yeah.
And his mama and daddy ran the church. His daddy was the pastor of the church, you feel me? And my mama is like right up under them. bump, you know what I'm saying? The choir director, music director, youth director, you know what I'm saying? So shit, every day we had every day we had
That's how I turkey, bro. Yeah. Hey, yeah, no, man, R.I.P. Pastor, man.
Yeah, for sure,
yeah, I already know they was big impact, you know, when y'all was growing up. And they changed a lot of kids' lives, bro, you know, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so bad. So you start kicking your rhymes and stuff, like when you start recording. Because, you know, we freestyle and we playing around, you know, at school, outside, or with our partners, you know, but when you start thinking, like, taking that shit seriously, like, let me record something.
Well, we went and recorded our first song was over down Bird Street at Rock and Roll. I think that was our first official. We had karaoke machines and was doing stuff like that. Yeah. My dad had DJ equipment, of course, and I used to do my little thing on, you know, on the tapes and, you know, record them and shit like that. But the first official song that we recorded was at Rock and Roll Studio over there off Bird Street. Rock and Roll used to sell a lot of tapes. That's a big time DJ in the city, you know what I'm saying, right along with bass style DJs and all that. Rock and Roll and them was one of the people that made the world turn in the music world in Tampa. That's when you went and got your tapes that had all the latest music on it, you know what I'm saying? If you wanted to stay current with what was going on in the hip hop world, plus they were slowing them down, slowing the tapes down.
Slow down.
So we used to come through cranking the slow down tapes and the Sonys. You know what I'm saying? The older niggas had the Nissan Sentras with the EVs in them. That's what everybody wanted to get their tape. So they used to put music in people's cars. They branched off to do that in the same building. They had like this building that just had different compartments in it. They had a garage where they used to put music in it, music in your cars and stuff, make your car sound good. They had a department where you buy tapes, and then they fuck around and put a studio in there. So when I heard that Rock and Roll had a studio, I'm like, oh, it's up. We finna go over here, you know what I'm saying, and see what, I think they were charging $50 an hour at that time. And that's when niggas used to record on these things called ADAT tapes. They look like VCR tapes. It wasn't no going in the studio and put it up, Pro Tools, bouncing technology, all that new shit. Nah, you get you some ADAT tapes, bring them in, and shit, you gonna record on them tapes, and then when you record on them tapes, you run everything back, and then that's how you flip your shit to a regular tape or to a CD. You know what I'm saying?
Well, did you have a game plan when you was first starting, or was you like, I'm gonna just record these tapes and I'm gonna just pass them out or whatever? Did you have like a solid game plan, like this how I'm gonna build my following?
Nah, my game plan was just to try to be like Tampa Tony or something. You know what I'm saying? Like my game plan was like, oh, them boys got a song that everybody in the city know. I think at the time Tony probably had Chunk the Choo Choo or something. I don't even know if you know about that.
Nah, I know No Good. I know Jill.
Yeah, his first song was like Chunk the Choo Choo. You gotta go back and like, you know what I'm saying, look it up on YouTube. It started in the bar. It's like a dance somebody started at Level 2. They used to go to this club called Level 2. We weren't old enough to go to that club. We just listen to it and like imagine ourselves being there through the tapes from Rock and Roll, because they used to record the tapes live. So you hear all the shit the DJ saying, you hear the shit the drunk niggas coming in the DJ booth saying, because the mic recording everything.
Mic recording, catching everything.
Right, so we used to feel like we in the bar just by listening to the tape, you know what I'm saying? And Tony did a song called The Choo Choo live one day in Level 2, and that shit just basically went viral. What we would call viral today, and what we weren't calling it that shit back then, it just went, like it spread. It caught buzz. Yeah. So, shit, I saw Tony come through the gate and get a song. I saw, it kind of became the Tampa trend. Like, it was Tony, then, I don't know, you don't know Chunk Choo Choo, you probably don't know, like, Nas D and your boy. It's two rappers it's one rapper called Nas D, one rapper called your boy. All these niggas, they had Big Kenny and the Ghetto Crew. They had Crazy. Crazy was popular.
I know Crazy. I heard Crazy.
Crazy had Roll 'em and all that shit then.
Roll 'em. I remember that. My dad used to bump that shit.
Actually, Crazy had Don't Want to Leave the Club back then, before Roll 'em. And then, shit, we was like, man, shit, we gonna get us some shit. Because it became a Tampa trend.
It's a trend.
For Tampa niggas to have a song, and that's how you like became known in the city. And then guess who making all the beats for these niggas? Freaky Freddy. And this the man who we going back, everything come full circle. Freaky Freddy was the main drummer at our church before we started playing drums. So we already was looking up to him like a big brother. Yeah. He started making beats for these dudes, and
you found that out. You was like, I'm definitely doing this shit.
Yeah, we already knew we was grandfathered in. Right.
If we don't do it, then shit, can't nobody do it.
Right.
Yeah. So what would you say, like, that one that was like took you out of there in the city?
Oh, no question, City Boy.
City Boy. How they come about? Because you said they was making songs off of dances. So was you taking that same like philosophy? Like
yeah, they was making songs off dancing. So I already had it on my chest that like the next dance come out, I'm gonna catch it before any one of these niggas catch it. Right?
Yeah.
So who caught it was Earl them. Earl them caught it because Earl had came home from Benedict College before I came home from Stillman College. We both ended up saying, fuck that school shit. Yeah. But he said it before me.
Yeah.
So he was already home like a year before me, or maybe like a couple semesters before me.
Did you in Alabama? Where was he at? He was still in Florida?
In Benedict, South Carolina.
Oh, he in South Carolina.
I mean, Charleston, South Carolina.
I know what Charleston. So both y'all out of Florida.
Yeah.
Y'all, and we finna come back.
Yeah. So he went to Benedict College, you know what I'm saying? So they came home. So, you know, when you be out of school, I mean, out going to school and shit, you be homesick and shit. I'm like 9 hours away. I ain't never been this far away from Tampa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm homesick. Everything going on at home. I'm like a nigga in jail down there. Like, what's going on? What they doing? I'm calling back home every day. What they doing? What's going on? Nigga telling us what bars popping, what block parties. Back then it was block party. What? Oh man, you missed the block party, man. Oh, nigga tell you about all kind of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. So he called me one day and like, yeah, boy, they doing this dance, but that city boy shit. You know what I'm saying? The niggas from over there for 10th and 23rd in Evo City, they made a dance, and I guess they called it the City Boy because of the niggas. They from Evo City.
They're from Evo City.
Right. So he was doing the dance when I came home. They was killing that shit. I didn't even know how to do it. I'm just looking like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was in Manila's every Sunday. And that's where that shit grew from. But they used to do the block parties in front of Manila's on Sundays, and then we take it in the bar once it get dark, because the police come tripping, they have to make us go in the bar. Then we come right back to Manila's on Monday. So it was Sunday and Monday at Manila's every week. And this bitch get crowded about 1 o'clock every time it open. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing the dance, and they was doing it to that shawty where your head at, show me where your head at. Cause that beat just goes so good with that bitch. So one night I came home, I was on spring break or something, I seen them doing it, they was killing that bitch. I'm like, oh yeah, we gonna do some shit to this bitch, and then
that's it.
Yeah, I made the song, we was writing that bitch, you know what I'm saying? He doing, I'm like, fat boy, do the dance. We in the back room.
I see that nigga doing.
Yeah, we in the back room in his house. I'm like, I'm vibing. We don't even got no beat to this bitch, though. I'm just.
Oh, you ain't got it yet.
We file off and go to Freaky Freddy's house. He lived over there across Fletcher in 15. We go to Freaky Freddy's house. He tell me to rap what I got. And then I started rapping what I had, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, how you want the beat to go? I kind of gave him how, you know, the cadence on how I want that bitch to go. He started putting some shit together. I made him change a little bit of shit here and there. Like, oh, now I want some maracas in that bitch. That was that Tampa shit, you know what I'm saying? And make it swing, give it like that beat, that swing and shit. We put that bitch together. I don't know if we recorded it. I don't know if it was the same night we recorded it, but if it wasn't the same night, it was the next day. And then after we put that bitch on CD, we went straight to the bar with that bitch.
And that's what I was gonna say, bro. Cause back then there wasn't no like, okay, let me post that bitch on TikTok. It's gonna go dumb.
Nigga, do you know how crazy it would have been if we had Instagram and all these.
And the nigga could TikTok City Boy
back then when it first started.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like for real.
Out of there.
Out of there, bro.
You would have had a bit in Bangladesh talking about something.
Yeah. even though they was, but it was like the niggas who was in the service that was coming from Florida that was taking it back there, and like the college kids that took it back, they'll come back home, learn the dance, get the song, and take it back to their college town, you know, where they go to school at or where they in the service at. So the song did get big, it made Billboard and shit. You know what I'm saying? The song got heat down there. Like that's crazy. Yeah, we just started that shit. I don't know how the fuck. I think
me, you, and Esther.
Yeah, it was me, him. It was me, him, and another one of our homeboy. We just came up with a name, and then I started just ripping the name on the raps.
Yeah.
And then, you know, everything else just fell into place. But like I was saying with Kelvin Pierce, he took over management. Now, like I said, everything gonna continue to come full circle. We went to Howard W. Blake High School.
Yeah. How
we met him was, he met him first, Earl met him first. And then he used to come telling me jokes about how this nigga he met that actually, the reason why I say full circle, because he was the son of one of our favorite teachers at Howard W. Blake. So, you know what I'm saying? He met him, started doing flyers and promotion for him and shit. He used to come telling me jokes about how this nigga just say anything out his mouth and shit.
Yeah, he funny, boy. Kelvin funny as hell.
So I used to listen to him telling the jokes, and then I finally met him. And when I met him, I think we went to an office on Hillsborough or some shit at the Speaker Exchange building. That's where we met the nigga at, upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said some more crazy shit to me when I met him, and we started laughing. And then ever since then, he seen that we was serious. You know what I'm saying? He seen we was serious. He seen our drive, so he took the management role for us and a big brother role for us. You know what I mean? And he already had like the pipeline set up for anything doing with entertainment in Tampa anyway. Like he was running several clubs. You know what I'm saying? He had the promotion game on lock with the flyers and how to actually pack out a club and how to pull people in from putting ads in the Florida Center and all everything you needed to do as far as being in that circuit of promoting something to pack a club out. He was doing it.
He put the machine on him.
Exactly. So now he got his hands on some young niggas that's hungry and can rap, can dance, can sing, and these niggas dropping real shit.
Yeah.
It's over. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we took the city by storm.
Now a lot of rappers and a lot of people who get a hit, they can't reproduce it over and over like a Biggie and Lucky and kind of in a sense. How you able to just jump and on and problems and
well, the whole thing with me is I can rap like a motherfucker. Like these niggas be having problems making bangers because they can't rap. These niggas just be like wishing upon a star with the music, or they got ghostwriters that hopefully somebody come through with a concept that can work for them and go to the top for them. See me, I got by time, so it's a difference. Well, in my downtime, you still gonna hear some crazy shit come out of production from our account. Because even if you don't hear a hit record that is top whatever on the radio, you know what I'm saying, or top 888 on Wild 94.1 or some shit like that, you still gonna hear Wild 94.1 play me because they gonna be like, did y'all just hear this nigga just drop this freestyle? You know what I'm saying? So we got that by time type of talent. And that's what always kept us relevant because like I say, even if you ain't hearing a hit record, we buying time with the hot shit we putting out for the streets. And in between that time, you gonna get some more hit records.
Yeah. When did you feel like you can take it past Florida? Because I feel like it was it's 4 quarters, right? You got when you first hit your first hit, then second quarter. I feel like when because I had to move back to Charlotte in 2005.
Yeah.
I had to move back to Charlotte. I went 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade in Charlotte. I'm trying to show these niggas Tampa music.
Right.
So I'm putting them on Keep Jukin'. I'm showing them the Sanchez. I'm showing them the Kane Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm showing them City Boy with it.
Yeah.
And then I hear a song on the radio called Problems.
Right.
I'm in Charlotte, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me about Problems. How the hell did you make it to me? All the way in Charlotte with Problems.
Just basically like, you know, keeping a good face and making relationships, you know what I'm saying? And running into radio programmers and PDs and back then they used to have people that actually work your record on radio. Like they still got them now, but the game boy look different now. But back then, we used to actually hire people that would go out and get these records placed on these radio stations. You know what I'm saying? But back then, you used to have, you know, the people person skills. You used to have the charisma. You used to have to be able to go into a meeting and impress these people and make these people feel like they should be playing your record. Because you know, motherfuckers is cocky in them offices. Like it's like even when we met Orlando in Tampa at Wild 94.1, that's the PD at Wild 94.1. It used to be Wild 98.7 then. When I met that nigga, he was like, oh yeah, I heard about you. Like, you know, he wasn't tripping. It wasn't like no, oh, yeah, whatever shit, but it was like, oh, how you doing? Yeah, I heard about you, you know. And then shit, we had to win him over. Shit,
he was real modern. He was real.
Yeah, I mean, because he the top dog at the radio station.
Yeah.
It's like everybody stepping to him. So okay, what makes you different?
Special, yeah.
I had to show him what makes me different. You know what I'm saying? I said we had to do that. Every radio station that we networked with, from basically it started all over Tampa. Then it started all over Florida, and then it went outside of Florida, South Georgia, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta, and then all the other places that was playing my record that I don't even know about. Because by that time, we had got to another level to where we had bitches working our record, and it was just like, damn, you shit playing over here, you shit playing. I used to be like, Okay, cool.
Crazy.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because again, when I had first moved there in '05, I'm telling them about it. Then '07 come, and now they coming back to me. Oh, your dog, I heard your song with your boy you been telling us about 2 years ago.
Well,
that shit hard. And then they saying that, homie, I ain't rich.
Yeah.
Ain't that a bit, you know what I mean? And they saying it. So, bro, that's definitely what's up to see. Like, bro, I could take it past, like, being Tampa, you know, Miami, wherever, Florida. I can go way outside of where where I'm comfortable at.
Right.
That's dope. So, all right. So going into your label and when you start signing other artists, when did you think like, okay, I don't just want to focus on just myself. Like I want to put other young boys and young hungry boys on. Like when did you think about signing? What you look for in your artists?
Well, to me, I never really signed people in the beginning. It was just like a homeboy thing where it's like, like all the big dogs that came before me, I seen them take their little homies and make them something. You know what I'm saying? And give them a pedestal to stand on and say, look, y'all listen to them. You know what I'm saying? And use their platform that they built to help somebody else get a platform. Mm-hmm. So I was just taking people. I felt like that was dope in the city. And, giving them a light to shine, you know what I'm saying? Giving them a pedestal to stand on, Some of them took it and ran with it. Some of them fumbled the ball, but everything happened for a reason. But, I'm in the process of doing that now with a whole new roster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole new roster, but I still got my old roster. Like, ain't nobody left. Like, we all dogs still, you feel me? We all partners, we all family. People just, got their own thing going on right now, and that's cool. That's what it's for. That's what the umbrella for, like, for everybody to branch out and do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
My new people, though, it's going to be a lot crazier because I know so much more now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot more seasoned now. I'm a seasoned vet. You feel me? It's like the oxtail that you had sitting in the refrigerator for down 40 hours just sitting in there. Yeah.
Marinating.
You know what I'm saying? And when you put them bitches in the oven, and as long as you bake them right, goddamn it, they gonna come out right. It's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So my new roster that I'm about to drop, you know what I mean? Shit, it's a lot of talented, guys and chicks, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit, we just gonna try to level up with it. That's it.
Yeah, cause when you were moving, I remember, you had a couple fire dudes. You had Jit Kim, and you had Dare. I forgot what his.
Suave.
Suave, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my partner. We went to elementary, but we in the same 3rd grade class.
And see, Suave not even like, I ain't even, like Suave wasn't even my artist. Suave was just my little brother. He just came in and it was just love, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, nigga, you Team Fatty too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just whatever. Yeah. Like anybody who had a pure heart and the right type of mind frame and fit eye, the way we move, come on in. Yeah.
And that's what's up, bro, cause it's more like, instead of like, us like antagonizing people, this and that, you like, man, come on and join the family. And you welcome in for.
Cause you want to have 100 niggas anyway. With like at that time, that was the style to just have a bunch of niggas down with your movement, and then like just try to steer everybody in the right direction, and hopefully it go right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the way niggas was moving anyway. They even like the CTEs and the Young Moneys and. Shit, everybody was moving like that. The Suave houses, the rapper lots, niggas had 100 niggas. They were just trying to, get everybody to move in the right direction,
Who would you say was your biggest inspiration, like, when you was making music, like, coming up? Like, who you looked at was, like, that top dog, For me, like, it was definitely Wayne and Jeezy.
Yeah, definitely Wayne. Like, you can even look at the way I work, like, you know what I'm saying, the way I set my work ethic and my path. Wayne is who I match my work ethic with. Like, when that nigga drop a mixtape, I drop one. You know what I'm saying? When that nigga was dropping 10 mixtapes a year, that's why I was dropping 10 mixtapes a year. I got so many motherfucking mixtapes, but that's because I was just mimicking Wayne.
Yeah.
As far as his work ethic, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to get into CEO and boss status, who I looked up to, and it probably wasn't even about CEO and boss status back then. It just, I loved their movements, and I was just crazy fans of their movements, and it had to be most definitely Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? We cut our hair off and shit thinking we Cash Money and bought FUBU jeans and Earl Kane bike with the fake Rolex
Yeah.
from New York and shit. From the Chinatown.
From Chinatown. They pull you to the side and shit.
Yeah.
They like, look at this shit right here.
Yeah, nigga. We had the fake rollers and the FUBU jeans and the white tees down the hill and the motherfucking Reeboks and shit, the soldieries.
The soldieries.
Yeah, we did.
Dope Boy Reed. Yeah.
We mimicked their whole movement, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause we looked up to them. And what made Cash Money stick out to us so much is because Wayne was our age. You know what I'm saying? He like a year or so older, but you know he our age. You feel me? So it's like that's that era. You know what I'm saying? And then and Master P done for sure. Them niggas, Master P made 100 niggas rich.
Yeah.
100 niggas. I don't know. They might say something different. I don't know the ins and outs of their business. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
I saw the documentaries, bruh.
Yeah.
It looked like to me he made 100 niggas rich.
And if he didn't, he changed 100 niggas' lives though, because all them niggas' lives was changed by Pete. Regardless, I don't know what they did with the money. I don't know the insides and the genetics of they situation, but he definitely changed a lot of niggas' lives. That nigga was putting music out every week with new artists, just like I could just imagine their studio, but they must have had 100 rooms in the studio, but just like niggas in and out, room to room.
They're putting on everybody.
That shit crazy.
Yeah,
that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in today's time, that's what I want to do.
So, girl, you done work with some crazy names. You mean from Boosie to, you name it. Who would you say was like your highlight moment that of an artist that you work with that you really like, man, I fuck with this nigga and I'm in the studio with this nigga.
My highlight moment?
Yeah. Well, don't gas him up. Don't say highlight. It could just be like, damn, I can't believe I'm in the studio with him.
Philadelphia Freeway. When he came and he did a song with me, that was like 2012 or 13. And you gotta think, I was young. I was the young nigga sitting up watching him do all the even though what we do is wrong, all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Watching him come up through the Rockefeller ranks and watching these niggas just kill the whole world with that Rockefeller sound, from freestyles on Hot 97 to hit records on the radio to all that shit, the videos and it's Young Free in a place for me. So I'm like, damn, I'm in the studio with Free.
Yeah.
And like right now, Free will reach out to me right now, like, yeah, nigga, I like what you doing, I love what you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a real nigga, like, that's probably one of my biggest highlights, like, damn, this Freeway, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Another one, you definitely Boosie, because Boosie is a street legend. You know what I'm saying?
Legend.
Boosie, when he came to the studio, he like, what's up, man? When I leave, I'm finna go see my jeweler. Me and Birdman got the same jeweler.
Tell them what year this is, because it's real important that they know what
like
Boosie you talking about.
This like 2008 Boosie.
The hottest Boosie.
This
the hottest with the fade and all that.
Yeah, this Boosie. This Golden Child.
Yeah.
Boosie, right? This, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this real across the track Boosie. Just bought the Bentley Boosie with the bulletproof shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
him and Webby just killing the street.
Yeah. And that nigga was like, man, me and Birdman got the same jeweler. What's up? You want to slide with me? I'm finna go and, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell nah, nigga, I'm straight.
They better go spend a bag. Yeah. So look, bro, every year you on the biggest stage with some of the biggest artists. We talking about Wild Splash.
Yeah.
Talk about the atmosphere, because some people, not from Tampa or whatever, they don't know about Wild Splash and what that means to the city. Tell them about the atmosphere and what Wild Splash means to you.
Basically, if you don't know about Wild Splash, then we'll say Wild Splash is like the Rolling Loud of the city.
I like
that.
I like that.
Of the Tri-County area. That's our Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever hear the Wild Splash stage, nigga, that's like, shit, everybody not gonna get a chance to do that. That is rare. That is a rare amenity. You know what I'm saying?
That all the time.
Yeah, and I lived on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
they don't do it like they used to do it because COVID came and all that.
Yeah.
But shit, I'm gonna kick my feet up on that shit again when they bring it back. You already know. I got so many bangers in this city, and so many people in this area know my music. I can hold down a whole set like if you was to bring anybody. You could, shout out to Lil Baby or anybody. I can do that same shit though. You know what I'm saying? On the stage, like. Matter of fact, when I met Lil Baby backstage, and I got
the one with Gucci and Cardi B.
I got the picture in this book. The nigga Lil Baby was like, "What's your name?" I said, "Tom G." He was like, "Oh, they say when home get up there, niggas from Atlanta." They say, "Well, they say when home get up there, but I'm folk gonna go crazy." That's what that nigga said.
Word for word too. They mimic every song, bro. Word for word, no matter what. You heard me? Yeah. So then, all right. So going into like the recreation, right? Yeah. Because you know you killed the city, you killing every stage, you're killing the shows. I know every year you do Kushmas, and you do Kush Giving. Yeah. You know what I mean, you killing that every time you selling them out, cashing out every time. I remember the first annual. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I wasn't even old enough to get in that bitch. Y'all let niggas in that bitch. You know what I mean? So you killing all that, and then you sitting at a time where you like, man, the internet shit. Yeah. Like I need to recreate myself. Tell them about the birth of Challenge God.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. I'm like, damn, I think it was like 2015, like 16, no, like 17. And I'm like, damn, kid, like I need to do some shit to shake the room. Cause I'm like, I'm Tom G, I'm Tom G in the city, but I see that the world taking a shift, is internet shit coming. You know what I'm saying? The pipelines changing, everything changing. Mm-hmm. But I always been the type of nigga that just like figure it out. Like, you know, so I'm gonna stay relevant. That's why, like, to this day, everybody in this Tri-County area, or basically the whole state of Florida, that's why my name stick out like that, because I'm just that nigga that always figured out how to keep y'all talking about me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck around and seen I saw somebody do a challenge or something. They was rapping, so I started rapping online. I'm like, fuck it. Then I just really was just trying it, and the response I got from the first one, I was like, oh, this what they want.
Who's somebody you seen in that first one?
I don't even remember, but I do remember my big homie telling me, he was like, man, just, because at first I felt like I'm an artist that I feel like I'm past rapping on the internet and shit.
I see how you could get that. Yeah.
And I was like, I feel, at that time I felt like that I don't want to look like I'm needy or thirsty to the people. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. But then one day I think I was just drinking that shit. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I was in my
what that drinking do?
Yeah. Told my brother, cut that phone on, nigga, let me go. Boom. Yeah. Did it. When I did it, I was like, oh shit. I'm looking at the comments coming in. I'm like, oh fuck.
They fucking with it.
Okay. Alright, boom. Did it again the next day. It went up more. Then I just started doing it every week. Fuck it. Then they fuck around, and I guess I warmed people's minds up to it, to me doing it, and made them familiar. Like, okay, Tom doing this shit on the internet every day like this. Then fuck around, and Monica did a fucking So Gone challenge.
I remember that.
Cause I don't know if it was 20-year anniversary for So Gone or something like that. Mm-hmm. And she was like, y'all freestyle to my beat or whatever. And motherfuckers just started, I don't even know if she said it. I think it just became a trend. And everybody started rapping on Monica So Gone. So they went to tag me like, Tom, you gotta kill this shit. And I did it. I killed that shit. Boom. When I did that, Trick Daddy, all them niggas came on my page. They tapped in. Freeway came on my page, tapped in. Yeah. And then from there, I just started killing it every challenge. And I was like, you know what, bitch, I'm killing all these challenges. And I was like, hey, Challenge King, that don't sound right. Nigga, I'm a fucking Challenge God.
Challenge God.
Yeah, and I just changed it to GAWD. And I just started running them bitches. Then I ended up getting posted on Nicki Minaj page. Man, motherfucking, that's how I won the Mozzie challenge. Shout out to Mozzie. That's how I like the right challenge for this song called Sleepwalking. And I killed the shit. So I didn't even know I won the shit before, because he didn't even announce the winners at first. Yeah. So I get this DM from my nigga Nano. He my nigga now, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't know him then. Nano Livewire. That's his management. Nano hit me and was like, hey, what's your cash out? Mozzie finna send you that bread. You won. Shit, I sent that nigga that cash. That nigga hit that with the.
He sent the bread immediately.
That nigga hit me with that 25. Fast. I'm talking about that. It wasn't no playing and waiting. That nigga sent them 25 quick. Boom. Yeah, he sent them 25, and then he said, "And Mozzie want to do something with you, man. When you come over here,
come on."
Shit, boom, boom, boom. Then some kind of way I stumbled upon Warren G. Like I got a crazy following in the West Coast. It's just all about everything coming full circle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's coming, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Warren G and then the Cool and Dre.
I met Cool and Dre off the challenges because Orlando from the Wild 94.1 station, you know what I'm saying? He fucked around and tagged them boys on one of them challenges I did. And he was like, man, y'all niggas need to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas hit me in my DM and was like, yo, what's up? How fast can you get to Miami? I want to see what you do on these tracks now. I got some tracks. I was like, nigga, I'll be there in like 5 hours.
No.
Yeah.
You was there?
Yeah, I fired off.
That was crazy.
I went to that bitch and made 3 songs that night. I ain't even play with them niggas. Like I was like nigga animal.
Yeah, cause remember what the podcast about, bro? Like the podcast called Unlock Your Genius.
Yeah.
And a couple of times when you get an idea and you act on it and the shit's successful.
Yeah.
Like some people just get stuck in that lane right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We done seen you recreate yourself 2, 3, 4, not going on 5, 6 times, and probably gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Until you off the face of the earth.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep doing shit. Like every day I wake up like, all right, I done did that. All right, can I maximize on this more? Okay, I'm gonna continue to do that because I started. I'm gonna continue to maximize on everything I done started every day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some work in towards everything that I done started every day. But what else can I do that these niggas ain't doing that's gonna set a trend? Boom, then you get shit like this. Boom, okay. Niggas ain't wrote no book, not no rap niggas from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody wrote no book that I know of. Boom, let me do one. Let me put one out. And what was the inspiration behind that? Because I'm just tracing my work ethic behind big dogs. Like I seen Ross put a book out. I seen Gucci put a book out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, all these niggas that done put Jay Prince. Shout out to Jay Prince.
Shout out Jay Prince.
So I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm Jay Prince where I'm from too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let me put a book out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These are niggas that I look at and I see I respect what they do.
Yeah.
So boom, let me put myself in that category as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we definitely gonna get into the book because there's a couple of things you said in the book that I wanted to kind of have you elaborate on.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But before we go there, I want to say like how you keep saying it too throughout the interview. Everything came full circle.
Right.
Everything came full circle. So Challenge God helped you come full circle with a couple other Warren G and Cool and Dre.
Right.
And then boom, 15 years later, I think BET Awards was 2019.
Full circle.
2018,
Yeah.
City Boy remix.
Yeah. And that came out of nowhere. And
Where it came from, dog? Go ahead, talk about it.
That's just my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? We met years ago because Duval, he been grinding just as long as us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
you
Duval,
from the Ville.
Yeah, Duval was always that crazy, goofy ass nigga that'll make everybody laugh at the TJ DJ music conference.
Yeah.
That's this shit. Is shout out to TJ Chapman. They used to hold these big music conferences in Tallahassee, like probably like two maybe 3 times, like twice a year, or it might have even been once a year. I don't know. But everybody from Florida that made music, that's where we saw each other every year. From the Ball Greasies, the Blood Raws, the Tom G's, the T-Pains, the Nappy Heads, when he was with the Nappy Heads, like
Nappy Head was.
Right, so like if you was the Young Cashes and all, like whatever city niggas was from and they was swinging, everybody got their rap vans sitting on rims and niggas had their jewelry. It was all authentic then. It wasn't no faking and flogging. It was all authentic. Niggas was putting thousands and thousands of dollars into their careers. Yeah. And this is where we all came to show each other what we was doing. Yeah. Every year. So Duval would be the nigga hosting them shits and like just like basically turning it into like a comedy show. He'll pick a nigga out the crowd.
Start roasting it.
You know what I'm saying? So, Duval fuck around and start getting attention. I don't know if he got T out of attention. I don't know how Duval fucked around and took off. I think it might have been T out of him or something. I don't know. But he had done been taken off in Florida and then he just blew up and then he's such a good nigga, good person. He just want Florida to win so bad and I believe that shit, dog, but that's all he talk about. The nigga just love Florida.
He talk about it, yeah.
This nigga love Florida, nigga. So I woke up one day to a bunch of texts and motherfucking calls and acts on Instagram. And they were like, nigga, you need to get with Duval right now. Because I had a late night that night. I think I woke up around probably like 12. That's late for me because I'm a 6 in the morning, nigga. I got a lot of churn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I woke up and he had done, I think the City Girls had done made the little City Girls thing popular. So we had some people that was calling themselves City Boys, but he felt like
they were
that's not.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know, whatever.
I know. Yeah.
So,
it's a different time now. We got people
watching.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he was like, nah, I'm gonna show y'all what the real City Boys is. Boom. So he posted my video, the City Boy with the video. And he like, nigga, this Florida
It's
shit,
real, yeah.
real
This was the City Boy is for real.
So then they was all in his comments like, nigga, you tripping, and they was mad because they felt like he was doing what we said.
I know, yeah.
Right. So they felt like he was
hell
bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he like, that shit just turned him up. Bro, he was like, oh, all right, fuck that. Y'all tell Tom G, let's run that shit back for the culture. Tell Tom G to get at me. As soon as I got up, they on my ass. That's how I woke up to. My phone wasn't
They
stopping.
blowing you up.
Yeah. So boom. The nigga had sent me his number on Facebook. No, I think Shia Lamore, shout out to Shia. She hit me up because she keep up with Duval and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, he said call him. So she sent me the number. I FaceTime the nigga. And that nigga, you know, as soon as he answered the FaceTime, he got big boy paper blunt in his mouth. He like, hey nigga, it's time. That's what he told me. He said, it's time, nigga.
Silly ass nigga.
Bring your ass to Atlanta. Went out there. Full circle again. We recorded with Bolo, who I started with. You know what I'm saying?
Full circle.
Yeah, we recorded with Bolo. He made the beat. We did the song. Put the song out. Did the video.
Oh, talk about the video.
Oh,
Go
nigga.
on the video.
Oh, nigga, the video.
Block party, talk about it.
Nigga, my neighbors was making $300 and $400 and $500 on parking.
Oh, parking,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, when I walked back down 58th Street, nigga, I was the man. They was
Oh, they
clapping.
saluting.
They was clapping like, yes, son, nigga. I probably paid a couple mortgages that weekend.
Well, what?
Know what I'm
Had
saying?
a couple bands on the block.
Yeah, they was out there selling peanuts and candy apples and all type of shit. They was mad because they didn't know that I was finna do it to that magnitude.
Yeah.
So they was really like, nigga, we should have been prepared. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Miss Anola. Miss Anola was like, boy, you know I would have had so many plates out here.
They didn't know it was gonna go like
she
that.
did what she could. I think she cooked up some shit real fast when she seen all the cars coming.
But they kept coming.
But no, like, I guess she just fried up some chicken and shit, but she would have had them soul food plates and shit, like, ready if she had time to prep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But all my neighbors that's, like, down by the park and shit, because, like, that side of 5A, they got bigger yards because back when they built that neighborhood, I guess those was, like, the model homes when you come in, because that was, like, one of the first black neighborhoods that black people moved to when they was moving out the project. It was Palm River and Progress Village. Yeah, know what I'm saying? So they had the model home set up on 58th Street as you coming down, head toward the rent office to get your home designed.
Mm-hmm.
So all them others that got yards on this side, they got yards that can fit like 20 cars in the backyard. So all them made dumb money. Know what I'm saying? All them made dumb money. They was charging for parking. The crowd got so crazy that they had to block off 50th and Palm River Road by the 7-Eleven. They had to stop letting traffic come on both sides, bro. We shut that park.
Talking about a historic moment.
Boy, I got a picture on my page that look like Where's Waldo? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the little dude with the striped shirt?
Yeah, they took a picture from a drone, and that shit look like Where's Waldo?
Come on.
And I posted on my page and said, "Where's Tom?"
What?
You know what I'm saying?
They pointed their ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the video went dumb, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it
talking
was
about dumb. Alright, so that dropped in what, 2018? 19.
Yeah.
Full circle. Duval hosts the BET Awards 2019.
I get a call. City Boy going crazy, and everything he do, he promoting the City Boy on his page. Every time
I remember.
Every time a sports player goddamn score a touchdown, City Boy's up, baby. Every time somebody do something and get over on a female, City Boy's up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he made this thing, like he made it this big thing. He made that shit huge. So I get a call, and he like, what up, nigga? Like he told me the first time, he said, it's time. He called me back again. He got the blood in his mouth. He like, we just talking about regular shit. So he like, yeah, when y'all get to the Atlanta, man, I'm like, what you talking about? We supposed to be in Atlanta? And nigga like, nigga, you know I be high. I ain't tell you. And I'm like, tell me what? And he like, nigga, we doing the BET Awards. And I'm like, nigga, stop fucking playing, bro. He like, nah, for real, they got me hosting it. But you know we finna do the song. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Hit the blunt. I'm like, whatever. So I ain't know the real till the lady from the down with the criteria lady. She started hitting me talking about sending pictures over and signing clearances, and you can't even get on TV unless you sign certain paperwork because they trying to prevent from being sued and double backed on.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's when she hit us up, I was like,
real.
oh, this shit real. Then that was like the biggest secret I could ever hold. I wanted to tell everybody so bad, but I held that motherfucking secret for like 2 months, bro. Yeah, and then my homeboy Pito was like, man, I know you want to say something, just don't think about it, bro.
Yeah, I know
don't
Pito.
think about it. He was like, just wait till BET release it. When they release it, then you release it.
Yeah.
So BET fucked around. I think it was September, because the awards was coming in October.
Yeah.
So I think in the early part of September, BET released it on their website. Everybody who was gonna be performing for the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody from Tampa. No, I know what I did. I ain't even post the shit, right? I sent the shit to my sister-in-law, because my sister-in-law, she in that circle where everybody know everybody, and that talk gonna get out.
For sure.
So I sent the shit to Gigi, and I ain't say nothing. I ain't even post on one page. Gigi posted shit, and she like go crazy. She snapped. Everybody in her circle get the shit. They reposted, they snapped, and bitch the whole floor just like, oh my god, nigga, this shit finally done got down. Here we go.
Now let me tell you, from my point of view, we sitting on the couch and I already know it's coming, and you come out in the Tampa Bay Lightning bulletproof vest, big ass lightning bolt on that bed, Tom G on the back of that bed, and he just came out straight spitting.
Straight up, nigga.
Beyonce in the front row, motherfucking Migos out there, baby, all the little bit air, Gucci, everybody who you look up to.
Yeah, we came out of some Florida shit, nigga.
And you represented.
Yeah, man, you should have seen our fucking dressing room, man. This nigga, man, I'm telling you, this nigga look Duval the God, man. That nigga
Shout out Duval,
that nigga the GOAT, man.
Shout out Duval.
Man, our dressing room, nigga, we was jamming Jam Pony. We was straight Florida.
Oh, Jam Pony.
We was straight Florida the whole time.
My dad was on that shit, yeah.
We was straight Florida the whole time. Them niggas in that bitch, you know, Duval in the building is down there like Snoop in the room. He blowing it down. Bite to bite, he blowing it down. We jamming Jam Pony. We got Johnny Dang in this bitch. He coming in.
Come on.
Know what I'm saying? Johnny, you got Buster showing Johnny Dang how to do the city boy and shit.
Come on.
I'm on the fucking Moet bottle. We just hanging out. Like, then we fuck around, everybody put everything down. We say our prayer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we go out there and we do what we do.
Man, we had the mother in the wheelchair.
Man, nigga, he set all that shit up. He like, man, I want so much going on. It's gonna be like a fucking circus.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna be a dull moment. We rehearsed that shit too, like the day before.
That's what I was gonna ask. Was that just like straight off the rip? Everybody came out wilding.
Nah. We rehearsed that shit.
Rehearsed that bit?
Yeah, we did that shit like 20 times.
That's crazy.
We did it like 20 times at the building that we met at, because the day before we got there and they had this rehearsal room set up. It was like one of them warehouses that, you know, got AC and shit. And we rehearsed in that shit. We had like a choreographer that was telling people what they was doing wrong and how they need what areas we need to tighten up in, and how fast and the amount of seconds that you have to get down the runway before the band closed back in or whatever. So we did that shit like 20 times. Everybody got it together. Boom. Then they said, oh, y'all go get y'all some lunch. Y'all got like 2 hours, and then we got to go to the actual venue where the awards finna be at. And we got to do this shit again like 10 times. So I'm like, God damn.
That's what them artists be doing.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck it, let's get it. When we go get something to eat, we get to the arena. Know what I'm saying? That's when I knew it was real for real. Like, I walked in that bitch and you could see like the digital signs and them shits was already set up. Like that shit, the whole award show was already set up.
Production shit, everything ready to go.
Ready to go already. Know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. Know what I'm saying?
This shit real.
Yeah, that shit was lighting up like Vegas BET Award 2019.
The shit you watch on TV every time you on that bit.
Yeah, so I do a story. And I'm like, wow, this shit really for real. But at the same time, I got an attitude like, bitch, I'm supposed to be here. It wasn't no shit like oh my God, like nah, bitch, I'm supposed to be here. This shit, this what I worked hard for. This what God, I told God I need this to give me this. He gave it to me.
Yeah.
He used Duval as a vessel to give me what I've been praying for. You know what I'm saying? And working hard.
Even Bolo and
everybody else full circle.
From the beginning.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Right. So okay, boom, and I'm gonna do the same thing for somebody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all Duval told me. Do it for somebody else, dog. Because I was paying him my gratitude. I'm like, dog, thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't real like this here, bro. Like, niggas don't do this. And he like...
yeah.
Just do it for somebody else, bro.
Yeah.
I bet. So we had that experience, bro. Because like that moment, I had to highlight that moment because the opening performance on the BET Awards, that's iconic shit. Like you had Monique doing the damn Beyonce shit. She coming on that. Like you remember the opening act. If you don't remember nobody else act on the whole BET, you remember the opening act.
Nah, but the thing is, it was almost like Meg was the opening act. And we came behind Meg. That's what made the shit crazy.
Yeah.
Cause even in practice, Meg was out there in the audience at practice. Cause you see these motherfuckers who like gonna be performing and shit. Mm-hmm. You see the props they finna use. They got like, you see how they setting all this shit up. Like they setting everything up so they can rotate the stage and the props and all that. So Meg was out there with her little dog. She had a dog sitting on her lap while we was rehearsing. And when we got done, Meg started clapping. You know what I'm saying? She was like, that shit fine.
Crazy, yeah.
And so she already knew what we was finna do, you know what I mean? So she came on, and then right after Meg did that, what song that is? The slower one. The,
you know the one with the TikTok?
I forget.
They all her shit got TikTok.
I forget, but she did that song, and then we came right out after Meg. And even the critics that talk about the shows and stuff online and shit, they said that we had the best show.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that was I was gonna ask you, like, cause I seen Snoop doing the damn City Boy with it in the studio. Yeah, you know what I mean, so from the OGs and your peers, everybody who in the same lane as you, they showed that respect at the award.
Yeah, everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then I even seen Lil Baby, but I didn't have time to reiterate what our conversation from before because we was on the green carpet and I forgot who it was in front of us. They would take so long to do their pictures and shit. Yeah. So they made our time off on the green carpet.
Oh, okay.
So I had to hurry up, take my pictures, do my interview, then fuck around, full circle again. One of the ladies who fucked up by me, you know what I'm saying? She worked for a radio station in Carolina. Me and her ended up getting tight, you know what I'm saying? And she ended up doing my interview on the green carpet. So that made Tom G that nigga because I was already that nigga to her anyway. So it wasn't like some girl that worked for BET that was like, oh, okay, so your name is Tom G and don't know me. I'm talking about this a motherfucker who making everybody on the green carpet say, well, damn, who is that nigga? Because I'm already that nigga to her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So she did that, you know what I'm saying? And then I came through the green carpet. Then the girl who was doing our golf cart shit, she was rushing. She was like, come on, they got y'all late. Boom. So we had to get on the golf cart, shoot back through, boom, boom, boom. So by the time I seen Lil Baby, he looked at me like, damn, I know dog, but I couldn't stop and be like, bro, I'm the nigga you was talking to, remember?
And the wild splash.
Right. So
a circle.
I just did him like this, cause I was running through the hallway because I had to change. I did him like this, boom. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I had to hurry up and go change. Yeah. And it got changed and that's what was up.
Right, man. Even coming to this point, like it sounds like a whole lot of process and purpose.
Process and purpose.
So let's get into it. Process and purpose. Your the book that you wrote.
Right, this
talk about it.
Yeah, this is my book, man.
Cause 2 years ago, I watched the interview where you said they was like, man, what's next for you? You're like, man, I'm finna write a book. Yeah. And then 2022, we got a book. Talk about it.
I dropped it in 21. I dropped it on June 20th of last year in 21. It's just basically like just talking about my journey from the beginning to thus far, and just kind of giving some game to the youngins and. Also, just letting people know that you don't have to wait to tell your story until your climax, like your ultimate climax. Yeah. Everybody be waiting until the perfect time. Yeah. But man, I done did so much stuff and been through so much stuff that why I gotta wait till I get to like the real millionaire status, know what I'm saying? Yeah. To talk about my story. Nah, that's too much. Let me break a little bit of this shit down now for y'all. So when I get to the millionaire status, we can talk about peak status. We can talk about the new shit, Yeah. So all this right here is just kind of like the guide or the blueprint to, it's going to just tell you in detail pretty much a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, you may want to know that I can't get all the way out in the music, you know what I'm saying, like in detail, you feel me? They got pictures in the middle of it so you can kind of see, how many shoulders I done rubbed with type shit, how many people that actually know me, Yeah. Who I've been inspired by, my grandparents, you know what I'm saying, on the back of it. There's a lot of shit I want to touch on, you know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of shit I want to touch on, man, you know what I'm saying? Talk about, the trials and tribulations of, my life and shit, all the way up to parenthood and everything, you know what I'm saying? Being married, all that type of shit.
Oh, for sure, man. We need to hear that because, I was raised by my grandparents. I wasn't able to be raised by my parents. So my grandparents raised me and they always like, even though like they might fight or whatever, like they ain't never divorced. Like they the only ones I know that stayed together 40-some years and died together. Like soon as he passed away, 11 months later, Nana passed away. You know what I mean? So you giving game on marriage and how to keep it together and fatherhood. You got five children. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I'm basically giving game like as far as like with my wife and shit. Yeah. I just really was letting people know like how long she actually in a road with a nigga. You feel me? Yeah. Now about shit I done put her through on this journey from
I can imagine, bro.
From fucking 2004 to now.
I can imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know how strong she gotta be to even still be fucking with me. And I live a rock star type of lifestyle at some points. You know what I'm saying? Like shit done got out of control at some point. So for her to still be like by a nigga's side, that just tell you a lot about her as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what's crazier for you to even mention, you know, highlight your wife is, you know, when I came up, like artists who mentioned being monogamous and being in a relationship, that shit like frowned upon. Like you had to be a pimp, you had to be a player.
Nah, yeah,
you know what I mean? But nowadays, nigga, every artist you know got a wife.
Yeah, I mean, because you know what I'm saying? Like, you need somebody jumping with you at the gym, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, this shit hard. This shit hard, bro. Like, you need... A lot of times, you can't even depend on your homeboys full time because they got their own thing going on. Not that they not riding with you. It's not that they not down. They down with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but then niggas have their own lives, too. Yeah. You need that companion that's just there with you 24/7, bro. Like, when you goddamn facing depression and fighting depression and shit getting hard, you need that person that's gonna be like, man, that shit gonna be straight. Just tighten down. Come on. I got you. Come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what she is.
Talk about the process of even how to write a damn book. You know what I mean? Yeah. You sit there and write it.
That shit.
Tell somebody, like, if somebody who's looking to write a book, because people get inspired, like, man, Tom wrote a book. Man, I could probably write a book. Like, what's the process?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, listen. Don't do this shit if you ain't finna do this shit. This shit is like, this is a baby. Yeah. You know why I call it a baby? Because it's a 9-month process. Yeah, it could have been shorter, but with the combination of writing a book plus all the shit that I be having going on, this is a 9-month process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you still recording, you working, you show you playing.
And I'm the type of nigga, I be like, I get excited about some shit, and then when it ain't moving fast as I wanted to move, I be like, I'll come back to that shit later. Mm-hmm. So I done did this book like that like 4 times. Like, fuck that book, man. Let's pause this shit. But thank God for Brian Hippolyte because, you know what I'm saying? Once again, full circle. This is another one of my partners that went to school with me at Blake. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for Brian Hippolyte. He was the rock behind the whole situation because he co-wrote the book with me as far as guiding me on how to do the book. Yeah. Because he do books. Mm-hmm. So, shit, he was like the driving force behind getting it done. Because if it wasn't for him, nigga, I wouldn't probably got that shit done.
Yeah, because you said after he said 4 times.
Yeah, because it's like...
and we get like that.
And then, it ain't even the part of writing the book. It's not that part. The part that make it hard is because you got to write the book, right? Then when you write the book, you got to proofread the book. Right? You see all these fucking pages, right? Yeah. You gotta proofread the book.
My spelling and punctuation,
all this shit.
Grammar.
Then you gotta go back when you proofread the book, you making changes. Then you gotta go back and make the changes that you caught when you proofread it. Then you gotta have some other people read it because they gonna catch stuff that you ain't gonna catch. Yeah. They gonna give you their changes. You gotta consider those changes. Then you go to editing. Yeah. When you go to editing, the editor is gonna make some changes that they suggest. Then you gotta read it again. Damn. To check to make sure the editor is on his shit. Yeah. Then after you do that, you send it back to the editor again to finalize it. Then you go to print. But nigga, that's a lot of proofreading. I don't even like proofreading. I don't like reading like that.
Yeah. Me either.
I like to listen to it on audio.
On the audio. Yeah. And that's how I had caught it. You know what I mean? And I kind of want to touch on some things that you said in the book. And I'm going to bring it up and then I'm going to tell you what I hate about, you know, people who be talking shit or whatever. Right. So in the book, you was talking about how you know, the hood was talking about this, hood talking about that.
Yeah.
And you coming back, you like, oh, Tommy can't do this. Tommy need me to back him, and
Yeah.
Tommy need my money, or Tommy need me to help guide him.
Yeah.
And you like, shit, don't nobody write my story but me.
Right.
Talk about how you had to like overcome doubters and even people in your own family and circle saying like, look, you need to do this.
Yeah. My whole thing with that always been, oh, bet he don't believe it, she don't believe it, they don't believe it, bet.
Yeah.
Bet. I'm gonna turn up a little more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the nigga. I always been a nigga that they just can't turn down. Like, it don't matter how many times they say, oh, Tom ain't gonna blow up, Tom ain't doing this, Tom ain't doing it. I just take that shit in and use it for motivation, bro, to keep me going. So I can prove you motherfuckers wrong. That's all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because what I look like being a nigga that's like, oh, y'all right, damn, y'all was right. Hell no, nigga, I'm finna make you niggas mad.
Make you wrong.
I'm finna make you, if I don't do nothing else, I'm finna make you niggas mad that I won't stop. So y'all can say y'all was right.
Yeah. You
know what I'm
keep it
saying?
in their face.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever stop. Just because I know y'all want me to stop, that's what's gonna make me not stop.
Keep
nigga.
going. Yeah.
If you want me to stop, tell me I'm the greatest nigga in the world. Make everybody tell me I'm the greatest nigga in the world, and I'll probably fall off then because I'm gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
But if I need you niggas to tell me I ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need you niggas to tell me I ain't shit, because every time you tell me I ain't shit, I'm gonna make you eat them words some kind of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So is that how you find the motivation to keep going, even when you find a little success, medium success, or shit, massive success?
Yeah.
How you find the motivation to wake up every morning and keep trying to relive that success or make it better than the last one?
Because you're still not there. You're not there where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And then even when you get the way you want to be, I still feel like if you a real grinder, you just gonna find something else to just not be satisfied by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd Mayweather, this nigga just still probably not satisfied.
Yeah. He'll probably take a fight tomorrow.
Just cause and if he won't do it tomorrow, he's gonna do it the next day. He gonna do it one day because he just gonna get bored and tired that he right there. He just wanna prove it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So talk about this, right? And you know, we'll start wrapping up after this, but a lot of artists who want to get into the rap game, or maybe who've been rapping 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, like they feel like they gotta sign a deal in order to solidify themselves as a you know, like a high level artist. You know, or they gotta be mentioned in groups with this person, that person, that person.
Right.
Talk about why you never chose, which you probably could have plenty of times, signed to a Atlantic or Interscope or Universal or, you know, one of these big powerhouse labels, and why you chose to just stick with the way that you doing instead of listening to other people. What made that decision?
I posted something today on my Instagram kind of related to this. I said that sometimes us as people, we be so worried about why certain people don't fuck with us the way we think they should fuck with us, or, you know, at that time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you'll let time go by, and then you'll look up, right? And you'll notice that those people be having shit going on that God was protecting and shielding you from the whole time, right? Okay. So then, what I said that to say this. Yeah, everybody want to sign to these labels and shit, right? You ain't never seen one of them artists that like get the deal, they get the money, they get the advance, they don't even really realize, nigga, that ain't your money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just borrowed money.
Borrowed money.
On borrowed time.
Yeah.
You get the money, you get the car, you put your down payment on your mama house, right?
Yeah.
You put your down payment on your mama house, you put your down payment on your mama car, you get you a car, you get your girl a car, you got all these down payments, now you got like 7 car payments, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the money rolling in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got your house, your mama house, the money rolling in, you paying all this shit, you partying, you hanging out, you buying drip every day, you buying jewelry, you spending with the jewelers, know what I'm saying? They making you feel like you family because they sucking you dry,
yep.
Right? It's the whole first 2 years here, right? First 2 years, boom. Then all of a sudden, shit slow up with your music, right?
Mm.
It could. Some people just never stopped and kept it going. But let's talk about the ones that did.
Right.
Shit slow up with your music. Or you get shot and you can't perform how you used to because you putting out the wrong energy and something happened to you, right?
Mm.
Or it just was, you know, it was supposed to happen this way.
Right.
Or anything can happen that change your situation.
Yeah.
Now, what?
Yeah.
You ain't taking no money and putting in no investments to keep flipping for you, right? Now, you still got them what?
Them bills.
Them 7 car payments. These people right here still waiting on you to make them payments because you the man, because you still putting on like you the man. Why? Because you still got the change.
Yeah.
That don't be the last thing nigga hold on to.
They don't
Cause
see
they don't want the streets to see them going broke. So a nigga gonna hold that jury.
Yeah.
You got that jury on. Every time you put that jury on, somebody looking at you like, yes sir, that boy the man.
Yeah.
Even when you at your lowest. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now you got your mama house payment, right? Can't let mama go and get kicked out. Can't let mama foreclose.
Nope.
You can let your shit go stay with mama. You bought a big house. Okay, we'll do that. Boom. Now you got all this pressure on you, right? And you on contract. You can't even drop music when you want to even generate some money. You can't even go do shows when you want to even generate some money to keep up with your lifestyle until that label tell you, nah, that's cool, go ahead. And guess what they gonna tell you 9 times out of 10? Let's have a meeting about it, let's think about it, let's sit down and throw some ideas around. You'll listen to that shit a couple times, know what I'm saying? Then boom, you gonna fuck around and you gonna be like, hey, y'all been telling me let's have a meeting about it, let's sit around about it for about shit, damn near a year now.
You finna snap.
Now you snapping. Now you don't sign to this label. Don't sign to this label. Fuck this label. They ain't letting me put my music out. That's why Tom don't fuck with the labels like that. And any label that I did fuck with, it was on my terms.
Yeah.
That's why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said God protect you from shit you don't even know he be protecting you from,
For
bro.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody they think the label, the advance, the chain, they want to look for like what it come with. And some niggas will say, fuck that, I don't care what happened 2 years later, I need that right now. Be like, no. True enough, yeah, niggas will do that. Yeah. But it's still like, it's still not gonna work that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your career, you done seen that shit probably happen a million times.
Man, you know how many niggas I done bought chicken sandwiches off the truck? We way at South by Southwest. These niggas got deals. And at that time, I was in the streets, slanging heavy reefer. Had them, my niggas had them bows.
Bows.
Yeah. And I had money. And it's like, damn, nigga, I got to buy this nigga something to eat, but I'm a kind-hearted nigga. I never shine on a nigga.
No.
But in my mind, I'm like, what the
That's
fuck
crazy.
you need me to buy you something to eat for, nigga? You signed it, what you call it?
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So that what told me like, oh, nah, hell nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you was able to stay stern on it.
Yeah.
Even with this, that. But seeing that helped.
Because if I'm on the streets on a slow week, I can pull in a few thousand profit.
Yeah.
And bitch, I'm doing better than a nigga that got a deal if he ain't doing no shows and like if he's not at the height of his career doing shows and making the streaming money. I'm doing better than a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And back then it wasn't no fucking streaming money. You was either doing shows or selling records out the store.
Yeah.
Or out the trunk.
Yeah.
That's why them Texas niggas ain't never needed niggas because they always been out the trunk.
Out the trunk. Houston.
They never needed the labels.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why them Houston niggas, they stunt is a little different.
Yeah.
Because them niggas will get it off the corner.
Yeah.
And then that's why I was trying to tell niggas from Tampa, nigga, we been had the crunk mans and the CD mans and the big tie and my nigga tied them all 22nd and all. We could have been formed the alliance to get this money out the trunk.
Yeah.
But niggas ain't never wanted that, you know.
Yeah. It go back to the book. Like you say, them same people who talking about that, they can't go sell no merch like I can sell merch.
You see
they
what I'm
can't go
saying?
sell no books like I'm selling books.
Yeah.
Bitch, after I did the damn BET Awards, bitch, we got the t-shirts made up in what? Black and red and all that
sold 100,000 of them bitches. You know what I'm saying?
So I know how to make money.
Yeah, Texas style. I love Texas for that shit. I swear to God. I ain't gonna cap. I love Tampa, but if I could have been from anywhere else, as far as market wise, like if I could have chose to put Tom G anywhere else, like and make a cushion cups and a pressure bust pipes.
Ooh, he dropping names, scroll music.
Yeah, if I could have, if I could have put that nigga anywhere else.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Tampa, put me in Houston, nigga. And bitch, I probably would have had one of the biggest. I probably have a house like Rick Ross.
The biggest career.
Out the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
The Holyfield house, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely wanted to touch on that real quick. Talk about Poison, man, and your web series, and you shooting movies. Like, bro, you got so many.
Nigga named Shard. That's who used to be my partner. His name's Shard, and I fell out with him. And the dude the guy that's playing the character Shard is my nigga Moneybag. You might know him. He hang with DC Young Fly all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know them my niggas and shit. You know they up in Atlanta. So, you know, I tapped in with them boys and they got me right.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that's dope. Man, look, we want to play a quick game real quick, right? Okay. It's called, you know how Drake like top five.
Yeah.
So it's called top 5, right? So real quick, who is your top 5? We're going to start with sports. You play football, right?
Yeah, football, baseball.
Football, baseball. I play baseball too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's do that.
Okay.
Who's your top 5 athletes? It ain't gotta be, you know, just football. It can be baseball, football, basketball. Who your top 5 athletes all time?
Top 5 athletes all time.
No specific order.
Bo Jackson.
Who we threw at?
Nolan Ryan. Michael Jordan.
Of course, GOAT.
Let me think.
Big names. Hitter, boy.
Let me think. Gotta get LeBron James.
One more.
We talking about all time, right?
All time.
Tom Brady.
Well, there ain't no way you got a Tom Brady signed helmet and you ain't holler Tom Brady. 1 year. Bet that. Bruh, tell how big was it, you know, for this to be your city and for us to win another Super Bowl that year?
Shit was pandemonium. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, we needed that shit, man.
Yeah.
Because Tampa had done been kind of like in a slump, not sports wise, but football wise. Cause shout out to the Lightning. Yeah. The Lightning taking all the fame.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But football wise, shit, nigga. I come from the era where them niggas was in them orange jerseys and them white jerseys, man, and we was just like, man.
Yeah.
Okay, what time the game over?
Yeah, for sure.
The seats wasn't filling up. You know what I'm saying? They had a couple seasons where they was like that. Yeah. The seats wasn't filling up. That's when they had the old Sombrero Stadium when I was legit, you feel me? Mm-hmm. You know, the Bucks were so sorry then. The stadium was more known for the Florida Classic when that motherfucker was coming to Tampa then.
Crazy fan, you and...
Right. You know what I'm saying? But, then Tony Dungy came. He changed the program a little bit. Mm-hmm. We got a little spunk by us. Then we had all stock. Then we had, you know what I'm saying, Warren Sapp. Yeah, Derrick Brooks. Rondé Barber. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was proud to play the PlayStation 1 with the Bucks.
For sure.
Because we had a little team, boom, and then...
NFL Blitz.
Then fast forward to this nigga Tom Brady touchdown and changed the whole fucking dynamics of the game. He got motherfuckers moving here, buying houses. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tom Brady came and changed the whole dynamic of the game, bro. So for us to go to the Super Bowl at home, nigga, that just was like, that's what really made it crazy.
First ever in history.
Yeah, that's what really made it crazy because we knew already before whoever was gonna win the Super Bowl, we knew it was gonna be in Tampa anyway. Yeah. So when we just like, oh nigga, we going to the Super Bowl at home, like
you predicted it in your old Dirty Glove Bastard interview on Jumping Off the Porch. You predicted that the Bucks was gonna win the Super Bowl.
It's too much. I said it was too much heat behind it. Like
Tom ain't even came yet. They was talking about him coming, and you was like, oh, we gonna win the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, and then what you call it turned around and did it right this year. They did it at home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did it at home and shit.
We set the trend though.
Yeah. So that was crazy, bro. That was like therapeutic for the city. That was like a breath of fresh air. That was like that hit the reset button for us in so many ways.
For sure. Yeah. All right, back to top 5. Top 5 artists all time. I know they're gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Top 5 artists all time.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Pop. Big. But see, it's hard because I gotta go Pop, Big. So now I only got 3 left, and this was finna make it hard.
Yeah, but you only got 5. This your top 5. You was on the island, bitch. Only had 5 records, like
Pop, Big, Drake,
Drizzy,
Jay.
Oh, come on, please say the one, please. We gonna cross our fingers, please.
Why, nigga?
Come on, man. Let's go, man. No, that was. I needed that right there. I needed that one right there, man, dog. I needed that one. Yeah, for sure. Man, look, Tom, bro, I really appreciate this interview. Look, right here on Unlock Your Genius. Give words of wisdom to anybody out there, man, who's seen you unlock your genius and flourish in your genius on how they can unlock theirs.
You just gotta unlock your genius, bro, just by being relentless with your grind. Your grind has to be consistent. Your grind has to be intact, in order. You know, you got to plan, plot, strategize, and sometimes when you ain't even got no plan, you just gotta go, homie. Yeah. It's just like being it's 10 seconds in a football game and the quarterback ain't even finna listen to the coach because, nigga, you might call the wrong play. We finna go with what we know. We out
in
here
that for real. Yeah,
you know what I'm
in the
saying?
field.
Yeah, like, you know, you just gotta go, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, most of life consists of just going without a plan, bro, until you catch wave with something, and then when you catch traction, bro, just make sense and make it last and make it stick, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you know you got yourself something, my nigga, just make it stick, bro. Keep God first, stay prayed up, bro, and just know that God ain't gonna lie to you. Whatever you ask him for, he gonna give it to you, bro. You just gotta be patient and call him out on his word. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen God be made a lie yet.
Yeah.
Whatever I ask him for, as long as I'm living how I'm supposed to be living and rocking how I'm supposed to be rocking, being a good daddy and all that done, bro, my blessings gonna come to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't, then that makes the word a lie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know
the word ain't no lie.
Yeah, I mean, and then energy ain't no lie, and the universe ain't no lie. However you receive your word, bro, we gonna throw it out there like that. Ain't none of it a lie, bro. Just positivity ain't no lie. It gonna come back to you. Whatever you throw out there, bro, that was gonna boomerang back.
For sure, bro. I appreciate that. Tell them how to follow you, how to support the music, and where they can get the book, Process and Purpose.
Yeah, you can get the book Process and Purpose on TomG813.com. Know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all for the love and support in advance. Follow me on TomG813 at Instagram. Pretty much you can just pretty much find me TomG813 on everything. And that's what it is, man. You know, we're gonna continue to climb up, man. Y'all look out for that food spot on the way. You know what I'm saying? You already know how you rockin'.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all caught another episode of Unlock Your Genius. And remember, knowledge is power. Tommy